Okay, so I have a cologne subscription because I'm weird like that, and one of the ones that was coming in this month is called Room 1015 Sweet Leaf, and dude, it literally just smells like weed.
Well, hello and welcome to the podcast. I didn't want to cut that off. I really wanted to leave that in because I thought that'd be super funny.
I did not know we started yet.
That noise was the cue. I played the noise and he was like, "Yo, I got this lotion. It smells like dope." well,
Okay, so let's
hello.
start over.
No, we're keeping that. That's your punishment. We're keeping that.
Okay, fine.
Hello, welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 167. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. Sorry we were gone last week. Recording got messed up because Cameron just had to go on a cruise.
Oops.
So we
Boo,
decided to
tomato,
skip. There was
tomato.
also like basically no news because that's how it be this time of the year.
Especially since we did a Wednesday recording.
Yeah. But hey, we're back and should be on regular schedule now. I don't think there's any more cruises planned. So,
No.
barring, I don't know. I could come up with things, but I'm not going to list them.
Mostly weather.
Yeah. Okay. That's small talk before the show. Weather. Oh my God. It looks snowy outside for me right now, but it's not. It was all basically sleet, and all of it has essentially frozen solid. So it looks like a snowy wonderland, but it's basically like an inch thick of ice. Everything's covered in ice. I can't believe I have power right now, to be honest with you guys. And I honestly can't believe I've seen people drive today. One of my our work closed yesterday and today, but you know, thank God we live in the digital age, so I have to work from home anyway. And one of my coworkers just went to the office anyway because he had stuff that he needed to do in person, and just like screw it. So I don't know. We're open tomorrow.
Always remember, kids, work is not more important than your life.
We're open tomorrow, and I've got stuff I've got to do in person, so I'm gonna try to go. But this ice is not melting before then. It's gonna get down to like 1 degree tonight, I think.
Jeez.
Oh,
So,
dude.
hopefully some of it melts tomorrow. We're getting like right up to freezing, so with the sun being out, we should be able to melt a little bit. But if not, it'll melt on Thursday when it rains and heats up again. So yeah, I've seen the sun for 15 minutes the past 3 days. It's so cold. Everything's cold. I've kept my room warm by keeping my computer on. And yeah, so that's how I'm doing. How cold is it for you guys in Auburn?
I think it's like around 14 here. It's and it's gonna get colder like tonight and tomorrow morning too.
Yeah.
It's cold. Yeah.
I think most of the states in like a hard freeze warning.
Yeah.
I guess y'all in Orlando are okay. What are y'all fucking 65? Ooh.
Yeah, it's like 65 right now.
Yeah, it was colder. It was colder the other day in Jacksonville. It was like 47 or so. That's like the coldest day that they were supposed to have this week was like 47. I was like, dude, must be nice.
Yeah, really. The panhandle of Florida is getting a little screwed, but if you're more southern than that, then really you're fine.
Yeah.
Miami's still like 80.
Jeez, of course they are.
But yeah, they're like the one part of the country. Them and Hawaii are the only parts that are not suffering right now.
Yeah.
I watched one of the NFL wildcard games that was the one at Kansas City, and they were playing when it was -2, and like you could see
that was the one
everybody's
that,
breath rate just from all the.
Yeah. That was the one that you had to get Peacock to watch, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not buying Peacock. I'm using I'll call it a third-party streaming service.
Right.
I'll leave it at that. I'm not watching. I'm not paying for Peacock to watch the trash Dolphins. The fraud.
There was so much like hatred about the fact that the NFL like sold one of the games to NBC so that they could only play it on Peacock, and like it's not even an expensive subscription, right? It's like $5.99 for the lower tier subscription if you want to watch the game. But it's the fact that as an American, I should be able to watch the playoff games without paying money to a
And
subscription
you still have
service
to
in
watch
order to do
ads, right?
so.
If you throw it on Peacock.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so you
Yeah.
can do the $5.99 one, which lets you get access to it, but it still has ads. And then you can do like, I think it's like $15 or something like that for the no ads version, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah,
Not
no.
at all.
No.
I want to say one thing, and that thing is Stream East. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Use an ad blocker, but if you don't want to pay for NFL games, that's the way to go.
Nice.
So about that cold warning across the country, let's hope Texas can survive it this year.
They seem okay. I've got a lot of coworkers in Texas. They said they got like
I,
a couple
uh,
flurries, but it wasn't like last year.
Yeah.
They didn't get coated in ice.
Oh,
That's in the
unfortunate.
photo from a friend in Texas. It was 11 degrees. I could see the snow behind.
Jeez.
Well, at least where my coworkers are, they said they saw a few flurries, but it all melted within a couple hours. So
I like when Texas has to try to get help from other states.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I say here in Alabama, it always gets like cold enough for snow, but the rain
never
cycles
get
don't
anything.
coincide. I would say the rain cycles never coincide enough to, so
if you
you know.
lived in the top,
Mhm.
the northwest corner, you probably got like 6 inches of snow. But really, like any more southern than that or eastern, like we were right on that line, so we got mostly sleet. That's why we're just
Yep.
coated in ice. But man,
Yeah.
Tennessee got like 4 inches, like all over, if not more.
Insane.
Hey,
Yeah.
Talking about ad blocker though, people have pointed out that YouTube will like increase the CPU usage if it finds out you're using
I
an ad
watched
block.
that today. Yeah, dude,
Dude,
YouTube's
I
really
know.
pissing me off. I'm
YouTube
playing off of my
increases
YouTube.
everybody's CPU usage. That's the funniest thing. Like people were in the comments were like, "Oh, I don't use that block, but I still got this."
Dude, there's like a whole bunch of like websites now that are, and YouTube is like one of them that if you have the ad blocker, it'll just like stop letting you watch stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten so many notifications from YouTube that's like turn off your ad blocker. This is like we're not gonna let you watch videos anymore. And I'm like, bro,
Use uBlock
not
Origin.
not
They block
cool.
those messages.
The-
uBlock Origin is peak because it's an ad blocker and an ad blocker.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Dude, the insane thing is, because I keep seeing it like on my Reddit feed, right? Even if you pay for premium or YouTube Red or whatever, whatever they call it,
Right.
they'll still give you ads.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
kind of
Also,
stupid.
they changed the
That's
format
stupid.
of the way they display the ads in the beginnings to like try to make it easier for you to not realize that the ads are getting longer now. Like,
Yeah.
like, dude, they're up to like 25 seconds usually. And like,
It's
if you
so
don't click
bad.
skip, it's just gonna play for 3 minutes.
Yep.
You ever get the ads that are like a movie?
Yes, bro. There's like 20-minute ads
I've got
for
an ad that was
most of
9
them.
hours one time. Only
Oh
once,
my
but I did get
gosh.
one. It was like, what the hell?
Dude, that's one hell of a marketing campaign.
I know.
I'll tell you
What are
that.
you gonna tell me in these 9 hours?
Nothing.
Dude, you're
Nothing,
gonna
because I'm
be
clicking skip.
you're gonna be walking away knowing a lot more about vacuum cleaners than you ever wanted to know.
Hey, they really suck.
Yo, they definitely do.
I mean, they're supposed to.
Oh man,
All right. Well,
That's
let's get
insane.
into game stuff here. Another Code Recollection is releasing this Friday. I forgot that games actually come out. It's been so quiet.
it really has been.
But yeah, that comes out this
Mhm.
Friday. So woo. Alex, are you into that?
Ooh.
Is that one of your?
Yeah, I'm
games?
excited.
Okay. It's like I know there's somebody here that.
I really like the demo. And I
Yeah, I was
see
just
the
convinced that it's gonna sell out or at least stop being available
no.
quickly.
I think when it sells out, it will be a very hard to get Switch game,
Mm,
like physical.
that makes sense.
Yeah, but digital download, baby, digital download.
Also, the Noah and Mio Xenoblade 3 amiibo come out this Friday.
Yeah, like
Nice.
I just remembered that.
those are going home.
Like
Let's
everything
go. I will
else.
drop them off the stairwell.
Please do not.
No.
Kobe into the creek.
Oh yeah. Right
Um,
off the back porch.
Game, which is the UK version of GameStop, basically, is going to stop doing pre-owned games entirely.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's their entire market.
Yeah, that does not sound like a
Look,
smart
we all
plan.
know every business decision that those kind of company, GameStop and like Game or whatever, have made in the past, I don't know, 10 years maybe, has been detrimental. So this checks out.
Yeah.
Hey, our
Well,
entire
that's part of
business
the
model is made off of reselling used games. We're stopping that.
I mean, that is part of the reason why GameStop went bankrupt. Or had to declare bankruptcy. So
Well, I mean, you can still go and buy an opened copy of a new game for the same price as an unopened copy, and a Pikachu mug, and a
that's
puzzle of I don't know, something about
some
Skyrim,
stupid. Yeah.
whatever. So thank
Hey,
God
look.
they're still selling the merch, because that's what really matters.
Yeah.
Somebody said it
I
was.
need a shitty question block lamp that runs on AAA batteries.
Dude.
USB.
Who doesn't?
Um,
Yeah, get the Minecraft torch.
Yeah.
The stupid Minecraft torch. Uh,
And it all runs on USB, but the USB wire is too short to have
and the USB
any sort
wire
of
is
like
approximately
actual
4 inches, which is perfectly acceptable, and is made out of like
Chinesium.
yeah Chinesium and belly button lint and
oh yeah,
paper clips.
that's
No,
just
no,
how
no.
I.
Paper clips are the fancier ones.
That's just how I like my USB ports.
I mean, well, hey, you should. I mean, you know the store to go to.
Yeah. Oh, I've been plenty of times.
Square Enix confirms that Foam Stars has AI generated art that they didn't talk about before. If you don't remember, Foam Stars is the Splatoon ripoff, which also they hate that comparison
Yep.
and they wish people would stop making it. And they think it's ridiculous, even though it's just really is.
Literally the
Just
most
is.
accurate.
Yeah, I forgot about
You
Foam
get
Stars.
compared to the most familiar game that people know. Of course, you're gonna get compared to Splatoon.
Yeah, like if you make a
Yeah.
shooter, you're gonna get compared to Call of Duty. It's how it happens. You make a paint game, it's gonna get compared to the paint game that everybody already knows about.
But it's not paint, it's foam. Because that makes a difference.
Is your objective to foam the entire stadium? Then it's going
Yes.
to be compared to Splatoon.
Literally.
Yeah, but it's not called a turf war. It's called a fight for territory.
Oh, a
So
fight
you
for
know,
territory.
get it right, dude. Get it right. It's not a turf war. It's a
Oh,
fight for
gosh.
territory.
Um,
no, I
so
forgot all about Foam Stars.
yeah, well, you and everybody else. But in case
True.
you are upset about it, there is AI generated art in Foam Stars, which shocker, I can't imagine they didn't put full
Yeah.
human development effort into this game.
No, I'm not. Not too torn up.
I wonder if is Foam Stars on Steam. I want to see like what concurrent players
Their
is.
user 5.
I thought Steam didn't allow AI.
Oh, wait.
No, Foam Stars is probably through something specific to Square Enix.
Yeah, Foam Stars ain't on Steam.
Oh yeah, no, it's PlayStation exclusive. Oh, it's
Oh,
not even
okay.
out yet. It comes out in February.
Wow.
Dude, this game
What?
hasn't even come out yet, and everyone's like, "Foam? What Foam Stars? What?"
Dude, people are already dogging it
I
out.
including me. I was like, "Oh, that game already came out and died, right?" No, it
Dude,
hasn't even come
I-
out yet. and it's
worse.
dead.
Talking about YouTube ads, that was one that I found out about from a stupid YouTube ad. Was foam
There-
stars.
Dude, like, okay, I'm glad we were all convinced that it had already released because I could have sworn it had.
I thought it
Was
was.
that
I
the
thought it was
demo?
already out.
Was that the
Maybe.
demo that everyone was playing? Is that maybe that's
don't
what I saw?
know.
But it's
Yeah,
still
I
like,
guess so.
or maybe it was that Game Awards. Maybe that's where we kept seeing it.
Well, it could have been
Either
a
way,
some sort of
not a
convention
good
or
look.
It's
Yeah,
apparently
no.
also launching
When-
as a part of the PlayStation Plus monthly games lineup.
Oh, so at least
Oh,
you can
they
get
have
it for
so
free,
much-
possibly.
They have so much faith in it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, look, if you have a PlayStation and you can't afford a Switch, it might be okay, but it's just not great.
Save up your money and buy
Buy a
Christmas
Switch.
Massacre instead.
Yeah.
It's $10 or $12.
Nobody wants to play the Schizo game, Grant.
Everybody,
Uh,
everybody needs to play the Schizo game. See, that's the problem. You might not want to play it, but you need to. People need to experience that.
You know,
Somebody developed that.
and
No
they're
way.
earning money off of it.
Yeah, and literally, it was so bad that Xbox said no. Yet PlayStation was like, "Yeah, sure.
Why
Come on
not?
over, dude. You freak."
Schizo mode.
Speaking about stupid company news, Ubisoft executives in an interview said that players need to get comfortable not owning their games.
Interesting.
they're funny.
Uh,
Is that a knock to like more games are going to be subscription based now instead of
yeah,
just
they
like
said
pay-
that for
pay a
subscriptions
price?
to really take off, players need to get comfortable not owning games.
Yeah, which is stupid.
Yeah, because it's weird, right? They're the ones that. What was the last multiplayer or like even worthwhile subscription style game they could have released?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's funny coming from Ubisoft
Like,
because what's
yeah, I don't
Ubisoft's thing,
think-
like
what-
Uplay or something?
Yeah, Uplays and I mean they've made like the Rayman games and stuff, but like really the only big time subscription game that I can think of is World of Warcraft. Like
Which
most of the other
isn't-
subscription, yeah, it's dead now.
But that wasn't even Ubisoft.
No,
exactly
that was
like
Blizzard.
what is Ubisoft playing here?
Oh, I have no clue.
Because like
Also,
if
yeah, like
if you told me
MMORPGs
that was
make
EA,
sense. That's a totally different kind of talk. Like,
Right.
of course you subscribe to the MMORPG. That's how they work. That's
Well,
how
there
the
Like-
is
games work,
though.
but, like,
People
There
pointed
was.
that
I
out.
don't know if y'all were talking about it in like one of the previous episodes that I wasn't a part of, but I mean there was like stuff that Rockstar was saying about GTA 6 where they were thinking about maybe going subscription based on GTA 6, and they were planning to go with like a pretty high subscription. I don't know the exact numbers, but it was gonna be way not worth it to play GTA 6 if you had gone with the subscription based plan.
Oh man.
bad Ubisoft.
yeah, that sounds right.
Bad. Stop it.
Get some
We
help.
we got new sound effects, by the way.
Nice.
So,
That one specifically was not set up for this show. That was set up for playing Lethal Company on our server, but it works good here. That's bad company noise.
Yep.
Matt Pat's quitting YouTube.
I saw that video
sad.
today.
very
I saw
sad.
it earlier today. Yep.
Rip
I
to a
understand
real
his
one.
reasons.
Right. He had the audacity to title that video "Goodbye Internet." So sad.
Alex, you said you didn't understand his reasons.
No, I did.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, like honestly, if I was him, I don't know if I would have made it that long.
Oh, definitely.
It was
not.
probably easy just to ride it out, like for a while when it like before it really hits you, like you don't want to do this forever because like for a while it was like your passion that you spend a lot of time on is all of a sudden printing money for you. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it's understandable why he's
Yeah.
quitting, but dang man.
Yeah, I mean,
so
with as successful as he's been, he's like swimming in it. He's Scrooge McDuck levels. So
yeah, man.
you know, I don't blame him at all for just trying to spend the rest of his time like enjoying his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm sure he's set,
And like,
so
Oh, easily, dude. And especially if he was like smart with his investments, which I mean, we all have seen his videos. He's wicked smart. There's no way he's gonna, you know, he's gonna be set for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
oh,
he
definitely.
basically made the money of an NFL player, but he didn't get the CTE of an NFL player, so
Yeah,
true.
his money's gonna
very
last.
true.
Yeah, generational.
But yeah, huge L there. Capcom is adding Enigma DRM to a bunch of its old games on Steam. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, I'm not
You
even
and everyone
positive
else.
I know what that means. What is
Yeah.
Enigma DRM?
They want you to
So
have
People
to
call it
play
a
online
virus.
only.
so Enigma DRM is probably the name that Capcom brands their version of DRM, but DRM is basically like a
Hey.
technology or like an encryption kind of thing that basically
Mm.
locks
No,
a game to your specific machine.
Oh, okay.
So um
It's like
none of the
constantly
companies are
checking.
making
Got you.
their own
Got you.
DRM.
Instead of like cloud storage, it's like on your drive.
So is Enigma DRM like a third-party company? Oh yeah, Enigma
Yeah.
Protector is a third-party software package designed to help protect executable files from user attempts at quote hacking, analysis, modification, and disassembly. So it doesn't sound like it's that
Interesting.
kind of like machine locking DRM, but it does sound like it's like stop modding our games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of the
Yeah, because
Chun
that
Li
always
mod
works.
that someone brought to a fighting tournament.
But so this wasn't started by all the blatant porn mods in Resident Evil. Just make all the women nude mod.
I mean, that's
Women
exact.
though.
No, this was what really triggered them to start pulling the gun, which is I'll explain some other things in a sec. Was there was a Street Fighter tournament and someone who was live streaming it or something. I don't really fully understand. I don't think it was a competitor. It was like the announcer, one of the announcers or something, had a nude Chun Li mod and stuff.
Oh yeah, here we go. An unofficial Street Fighter 6 tournament streamed footage on Twitch of the fighting game with a naked Chun-Li mod installed. Called it.
No.
Prior to Street Fighter 6's release, Capcom also issued a warning to players of a modified version of the game's closed beta version, saying that they could be ineligible for the Capcom Pro Tour and Street Fighter League if found playing that version.
Jeez.
Man.
So yeah, I guess they did get sick of all the make women nude mod in their game.
Honestly, they need to just be like Larian and embrace the nudity. You know, just let players rip off the underwear, whatever. So I had one of my friends was playing Baldur's Gate, and he just walked around with his pants off the entire game, and you know it didn't matter one
Oh my
bit.
gosh.
Yeah, well, that's
Horny.
Hey, you know I'm not gonna say it's not, but at least Larian isn't, you know, trying to sue him or ruining the game because he's just playing it however the hell he wants.
yeah. They're saying that mods can cause reputational damage and become a burden on customer support. Can you imagine
Hmm.
calling Capcom customer support because you can't get Ashley to show up nude in Resident Evil 4?
Hey, I saw this video online where Ashley was nude. How do I get that to work?
Yeah, how do I do that?
No way.
Um, well, okay, I'm not as upset because when I first read DRM, when I hear DRM anytime, I think about the Xbox One pre-launch when they said they were gonna have DRM and like your disc would be locked to your machine and you wouldn't be able to share discs and stuff. So
I
anytime I read that,
mean,
that's what I think about. So I'm glad it's not that, I guess. But
it's still them
They
trying
just
to prevent piracy on top of the mod thing.
yeah,
yeah, the mod thing distracts
Uh,
from it, and that's what they want.
that
From
makes
what
more
I've
sense.
seen, everyone's confused because usually you hear about DRM being removed years later, and Capcom's like, no, all these old titles, we're gonna add them
Right,
and make
because you people are
performance
too
worse.
horny. Because you're too horny.
Mhm.
It is weird that they would like retroactively do it on all of their games, especially on like. I mean, obviously, certain games like Street Fighter and Resident Evil might have people like modding it to have naked people in there, but I mean, not all of their games are gonna have people modding it. You know,
Yeah.
they just do it for the games that it's a problem for, and leave the rest of them.
But you had to preemptively strike like Nintendo.
Okay. So next up, man, this is all a bunch of bad news. I hate that we're starting the show like this, but when is it not? When is there not a bunch of bad news in the gaming space? So
Game Awards.
the actor for MJ and the Spider-Man games,
Not actor,
or
specifically the model.
the model, excuse me,
Yeah.
um, is basically being harassed. Love that. Women in the video game space. I don't get why. I don't get how women, like any woman, looks at the industry of video games and is like,
Because
"Yeah, I
I
want to
should
involve myself."
at all.
I'm not sure. Where is she from? Like, what game is she from?
Spider-Man. She
Oh,
she's
Spider-Man
Oh,
she's
2,
she's
right?
the model for
okay.
MJ. Yeah.
Okay. I did not.
Man.
Comprehend
I
that.
didn't put two and two together. Okay.
Understandable.
But anyway, this is from her. So, dear Spider-Man fans, I appreciate the love for my role in the Spider-Man games and the positive response to my version of NJ has gotten over the years. However, I am no longer actively auditioning actor or model, The shoots I do now are purely a creative outlet for myself and a way to collaborate with friends I love. Over the weekend, some followers crossed boundaries. One even went to the extent of calling my workplace and leaving multiple voicemails wanting to speak with me and requesting I call back, which is unacceptable and considered stalking. My skincare page is not for Spider-Man or MJ fans. Bottom line is that I came into work this morning and immediately felt unsafe and uncomfortable hearing those voicemails. Please respect that I am a human being trying to make a living just like you, and I kindly ask for boundaries to not be crossed. Messages will not be answered, and I will block you if you make me feel uncomfortable, and you can follow me if this disappoints you. Thanks. So,
Jeez.
Dang.
yeah. I like, okay, one, do you people not have jobs? Obviously not. Why? That's a stupid question. Two, what
Have you never heard of porn?
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
and like also,
Like-
what are you gonna get from the conversation? What do you think she's gonna do? Just like, oh yeah, I'll have phone sex with
Yeah.
with
what-
you, random citizen.
With some
What?
random person.
Random
Yeah.
citizen.
Random citizen.
Random citizen, like she's the superhero.
Yeah,
Jeez.
like you just don't take a. Do you guys know the show Gumball?
Yeah.
Yes.
On Cartoon Network.
Vaguely.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't watched that show in years, but I remember there was one
neither.
thing from an episode that has always stuck with me because I thought it's really funny. It's like most people think twice before doing something stupid, but because you guys don't even think once, you just like end up in these stupid, crazy situation, like this, all these crazy scenarios and stuff. And that's really, yeah, and that's like what this is. Like most people think twice. You didn't even consider thinking. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
call the model of MJ in Spider-Man 2 and leave her a bunch of voicemails begging her to talk to me.
No, it's stupid.
Yeah,
Well, no,
but-
specifically, I think they were mad I think this is the people who are mad because he looks different in Spider-Man 2. Which, if they're mad at her, they're mad at the wrong people. Like,
Yeah.
if
Yeah, she's just the one that got chosen. Like she didn't choose herself.
you go bitch to the company. No,
Actually,
no,
don't-
no. I will.
Don't do that either. Like, if they're psychotic enough to find your work location, maybe they should, not be allowed internet.
I think we're too
I mean,
late
I'm
in
not gonna-
society.
I'm not
for
gonna
that
That's a
to be
disagree with
different
that, but-
conversation.
I'm not gonna disagree with that, but it's kind of hard to just take away people's internet. If they pay for it, they get it. So
Oh yeah.
We that chart we made with all you made Cooper with all the episodes and like who was on it and what, we should start adding a new column to that of when did we talk about harassment issues in the video game industry, and watch it be like
Oh,
60% or more.
You just
Yeah.
make it controversial in the industry, it will go all the way down.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
Always,
Literally.
I feel like it always
There's
does.
always something controversial.
It'll be like Grant
Well,
was all
okay,
green.
But you don't have to rewatch everything for that. You just have to go through the history of the podcast sheet.
That's such a pain, though.
It's faster than listening to all of it, though.
Sure.
That's true.
So yeah, for the umpteenth time, don't harass people, regardless of if it's related to video games or not. But you get the point.
Don't harass
Yeah.
people. That's exactly it.
Um,
That's your life lesson for today.
Like, did y'all not pay attention
Enjoy
to
it.
the workplace safety videos where it's like, don't do this?
word around the offices, you've got a fat
Safety.
cock. Have
They
you
don't
guys seen that
work is
clip?
the problem. Cooper's like, do they watch the workplace safety videos? No, they don't work.
They don't work.
Yeah.
We just determined
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that was my first question.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. The Supreme Court will not hear Epic or Apple's appeals of the decision in the Fortnite case. So things that came out of that case are basically now set that way. So Apple still mostly wins, but also Apple is going to have to allow developers to point app users to external payment methods. And funny enough, in the EU, they're mandating a bunch of more stuff for Apple. Like they have to allow side loading of apps and a couple other Android
So
features
everything-
that we've had for
yeah.
years now, or for forever of Android.
Oh no, Grant! No. Those are brand new, never before seen features
Yeah, don't-
exclusively by Apple.
Well, they're
Don't
only
you know
going to
that-
be
You
available.
gotta
in
get the
Europe. They're
branding.
basically like dividing Apple into two. There's the EU version, which is going to be a lot more Android style, like of option at least, or accessibility.
Interesting.
And then the rest of the world is still going to pretend like this doesn't exist.
Hey, don't you know the aerospace titanium that they're using that Samsung used like back in 2017? That's brand new too.
Is that the same titanium they're using in the iPhone 15 Pro now with titanium registered trademark?
I think so. Yeah.
I believe so.
iPhone trademark, titanium trademark,
Titanium
Aerospace.
Yellow.
trademark?
yellow trademark.
How you going on trademark a metal?
An element on the periodic table.
Oh man.
So yeah, I don't know. I'll take it. I don't really care that Apple does what they want to do. They're pretty upfront about doing their own thing and being very exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Inclusive.
So whatever.
Inclusive to their exclusivity.
But
Oh, they're very inclusive to their exclusivity.
Yeah.
don't hurt yourself.
I
Bud.
can
That's
talk.
not hard. It's hard to
Dude,
say that.
It's a tongue twister, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm not trying to say it.
Yeah, well, I was trying to be brave, okay?
I get all my tongue twister workouts from the random people Alex puts on the sheet that I have to try to pronounce.
Yep.
Always a good time.
And lastly, before Collector's Corner, Nintendo has now dominated the physical software charts in Japan for 19 years. In 2004, 8 out of the 10 top 10 best-selling games were PS2 titles, but since then, it's been Nintendo. The majority of Japan's top 10 games every year have been on Nintendo systems. On the hardware
Interesting.
front, only 1 year in the last 19 has seen a non-Nintendo console on top in Japan, which was the PSP, which checks out.
Yeah, that thing was loved in Japan.
Yeah. So yeah, shocker. One of two of Japan's biggest gaming companies is topping the charts in Japan for forever.
Ever.
And really, it's because I think like they're riding it big with the DS and the 3DS, and Japan loves portability. It's the same reason the PSP did so well, and the PS Vita did way better over there than it did over here. And now that Nintendo's main thing is a portable thing, it's just kind of a slam dunk. You're playing directly into the hands of Japanese market. So,
Which is why they're definitely keeping it for whatever the next console is.
yeah, the Switch Pro 2 XL.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
So yeah, good little news there. Okay, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we talk about what games we've been playing and what games we've been buying. Gonna go episode 2 of Spin the Wheel here. Let me get all the names in. And okay, spin the wheel. Who we got going first? Alex, you're up first. What you got?
Oh, good. Okay. I
Oh,
played
good.
Persona 5 Tactica a lot, and then I got tired of playing the tactics game. I'll go back to beat it eventually.
Is it grindy or?
Kinda, but it's like tactic games are like, not like Fire Emblem, but like you've got, it's closer to like Mario and Rabbids or whatever everyone mentions with Mario Rabbids brought up. I can't think right
XCOM?
XCOM.
now.
Yeah.
XCOM, yeah. So I'm like, I need a break from playing it. Although I've looked ahead and it doesn't. The first dungeons are incredibly long, and then they're like, oh no, we'll shorten the rest. Which is good. Like, it's a mission based structure, and none of the others are as long mission wise as that first one. And then I put like 40 hours into Lost Judgment.
Dang.
Mostly because I just want to do school stories because
Nice.
it's fun. You get to because this game primarily takes place in a school. They're like, no, we'll let you talk with students and hang out with students. So that's kind of where I've been having fun because that's where a lot of the mini games get brought in. Like when you're on a bike beating up people, when you're dancing, one's boxing, which is really yes. I think those are what I've been primarily playing. I keep checking daily for Vampire Survivors. I know the DLC is not real for the Switch because it's been a month or almost a
Well,
month,
I'm
and it's
glad you're
still.
checking because I haven't been, so it's good to know that I'll have a reliable source when it's available.
You'll know when it's available. I'll let you know.
Some people just give up hope.
Understandable. Oh, and Cameron Cooper and I played Splatoon A lot of Splatoon.
True. True.
Yeah. We won 100 times battle.
Nice.
And still 10
Nice.
times, yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
sad that 100 times battles don't boost your regular score by anything. It would have been so easy. Just give
Yeah.
me.
It would've been
I don't even
so
care if it's
quick.
like 100 times. Just give me the extra points.
Yeah.
You know, because we won the 100 times, and then like 3 of the 4, I think, something like that. Of the 10 times, we won those as well. Like, we
Yeah.
were we were popping
played
off.
I played some board game.
Which one?
Wait, I see it. Ticket to Ride. That's what I played.
I've heard about that game. I've never actually played it, but Mayo had it, and he seemed to really like it. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Ooh.
I
It
don't know anything about it.
it's not balanced. I don't think for like people who have played it a lot and people who have never played it, but it's fun.
All right then. Spin the wheel. Who's next? Me. It was almost Cameron. Barely me. Well, I have done not that much. Play a little bit of Gran Turismo 7. Played a little bit of Stardew. I'm doing like the Chi Fruit thing, and it's been draining. Like all I do all day for the past month has been this Chi Fruit thing, and I'm gonna get it. I've got just a couple days left. I gotta play through it, but like, when you can't do anything in Stardew for a month but one thing, and you basically have to ignore almost everything else, it gets kind of boring. So it's taken me a while to like make myself play it, but I'm almost done. I just got a couple days left, and I can get back to other stuff.
So, wait, what are you doing?
It's one of Cheese quests, where you're given one cheese seed, and you can find more cheese seeds by doing literally anything, like mining, fishing, harvesting, digging around, like with your like just around places, like you would get library books and stuff.
Okay.
Like most anything you would do in the game, you can get. It's like a random chance of a drop of a cheese seed, and it takes 3 days to grow. It makes a chi fruit, and you're given that, and you get 28 days if you start at the very beginning of the season to grow 500 of them before the end of the season.
Oh,
So
wow.
basically, the strategy is to plant them with deluxe speed grow, so you get a 25% boost. So you only have to do 2 days of grow time, and then don't ship any chi fruit until like the very end, and just pump all your chi seeds into a seed or a chi fruit into a seed maker because it will make more seeds. Like you'll average about a
Yes.
2 to 1. So yeah, it's like exponential growth. And right now I've got like everything except for my bottom plots that have green bean stalks in them now converted to chi fruit, and a new additional plot at the bottom covered in chi fruit, and half of my greenhouse converted to chi fruit.
Wow.
So I've just been doing that all day, and like it for a while I had a lot of spare time at the end of the day, so I would just go randomly do stuff. I found like a fishing thing as a strategy to get the most chi seed probability. But now I have so many that that's basically my entire day is tending to those. But I've got everything planted to where I just need to keep not selling chi fruit until I have 220 seeds left. And then if I sell everything I can grow in one cycle of my plots, and then plant those 220 seeds, that'll be 500. But the deluxe
Nice.
speed grow is the main reason I've been able to do that. So working on that. I've gotten back into a RuneScape binge. It's a new year, new RuneScape binge, of course.
I did see Runelight on your Discord status a couple
I
times.
saw Runelight and
Well, you were actively playing Lethal Company.
Well, that's just because
Yeah.
I didn't like. If I have it
Jeez.
open, it says I'm playing it, but that doesn't mean I'm logged in. It's just open. I'm on like the login screen. So I wasn't playing both at the same time, but I've gone pretty heavy this time. I've got a notebook with like a list of stuff that I'm working to get, and things to do. I found a couple mini games that I've been playing a lot of. I'm finally getting into Slayer stuff. I'm doing a lot of blast furnace, just trying to make money. Dude, money, like as a 25, almost 26-year-old in RuneScape, compared to money when I was like 9 playing this game, is just so different. Like, money is no object anymore because I just know methods of making a bunch of money. And AFKing is really easy when I'm working because you just click one thing and then work for 10 minutes and then click another thing. And like, it makes like a couple $100,000 an hour, and it also gets you a bunch of XP and whatever. So I've been doing a lot of that. Good bit of Lethal Company. A little bit of Spirit Island, the board game, but on PC, which has been blissful for the 3 or 4 games that I've played. I haven't had a good time in the past, really up to about a week or so, where I feel like playing it because it's so mentally intensive. That if I'm not in the mood to play that game for 4 hours or not, I'm pretty low chance. And then dealing with the snow.
Snow.
Nice.
Snow, quotation
No.
ice, the ice.
Snow.
Everything.
Giant quotation marks.
Oh, played a little bit more Spirit Tracks. I haven't beaten any more dungeons, or I'm into the ocean world now, which I think is like the 3rd dungeon, so I'm about to do that. But yeah, mostly it's been RuneScape. I've put a lot of time into that the past 2 or 3 days, just going over around and doing a whole bunch of different stuff.
Nice. I never could get into RuneScape or World of Warcraft.
It's a specific kind of autism.
Yeah, yeah. It
Um,
seems like it.
Yeah, it's like a subset.
2
Yeah.
words. Party hat.
Party hat. I found out that the Dragon full helmet is worth 90 million coins.
Jeez.
And I was reading the wiki about it, and they were like, yeah, people that wear this are usually wearing it as a sign of wealth instead of actually using it for combat. So, yeah. I was planning to get dragon armor yesterday, but today that fell through because of that. So I'm going to get some other stuff that's better instead of not $90 million.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
want my account back.
And that's basically it. Spin the wheel. Who we got? Cooper, what you got?
All right. Let's see. So I've been playing. I played Splatoon. We got some dubs. We maxed out. We were the I forget what they call it now.
We were the loser kids.
Wait, we lost.
We lost.
That's not a dub. That's a L. I don't take L's.
False.
No.
Who told you that, Coop?
Oh yeah. Me, Kyle, and Barrett, we ran a round of Lethal Company as well. Like I
Oh
played
yeah, we
y'all,
did.
and
We went
we-
crazy, bro.
we were going insane. We got to 1,006 or something like that, right? I think.
Yeah, I
Just
think we got
agree.
to. I think we got to like the 6th quota, 7th quota, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got far.
Like unmodded.
Before you
and
started
everything.
struggling.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Unmodded is
Yeah.
impressive.
Well,
Because
the
I was
only
going to say, on our
reason-
modded run, we're like, I think we have 50,000 worth of loot in the ship right now.
As long as somebody stays
Damn.
alive.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
so
we've
that's the
been doing.
reason. That's the reason me, Cooper, and Barrett all died was because Cooper. Okay, so me and Cooper died like inside the thing, and then Barrett was trying to run to the ship, and a dog got him.
Oof.
Yeah, no, gotta leave someone on the ship.
I
at all
thought you were
times.
gonna say the loot ship hit him.
Say what?
Wait, what?
The little drop ship can hit you.
Oh,
Wait, what?
the store ship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. Oh, I played. Who did I play it with? Oh yeah, I played Ultimate Chicken Course with Barrett, and
And
then
me.
he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah."
Just cut me out of the deal, why don't you, Coop?
My fault. 2-man job.
No way.
Yeah, no. I'm like stupid at the game. Like I'm stupid good, I should say.
I'm stupid.
Glad you clarified there.
I don't know why. Like I just like it's fun.
It's fun, but you're too good at it.
Skill issue.
No way. I don't believe in that.
I don't know. It sounds like a skill issue to me, pilot.
Let's see. Oh, I
Nonsense.
played some Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh
Very
yeah, we
fun.
put a lot of Deep Rock, yeah.
Yeah. Me and Kyle were going crazy. I think that's about it right now. Other than that, it's just been classes and homework and work.
Gross.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Final wheel spin. Okay, Cameron.
Dang,
All
man, even
right.
among the gamers, I'm still picked last.
Okay. So obviously, Justin and I went on the Disney Magic, and I will get to that in a moment. Game wise, because long flight, so much flying, so much waiting at the airport. Let's see. So I played a lot of Stardew. I'm not actually sure what day I'm on. I have not. Oh, wait, I know exactly what day I'm on because I got mad that I lost. I'm at the egg hunt, the first egg hunt. I
Loser.
lost.
Yeah.
I haven't played in years, so I don't remember the the pathing to get the most eggs. Still got a decent amount. I just don't
May
remember
first
where
or
they all are.
last.
True, so true. Abigail
You
did
don't get
win.
the hat if you lose.
Let's see. I played Smash Bros. I have all of the achievements, if you want to call them achievements, except for there was one locked one that I couldn't use a hammer on. So I have 123 out of 124. And I also got all the spirits that are in the event. However, they're doing an event. So Deep Cut, no Amiibo. So I assume those are probably both going to get Amiibo functionality next month when Sora releases. Ochi got a Pikmin or a spirit. Ochi got a Pikmin. And the leader got the first king from Tears of the Kingdom. His fight honestly wasn't that bad. And obviously Splatoon 3 did the Frosty Fest. Not good. we won, and it was really cool seeing the decor again because they did some for Halloween, and they basically did the Christmas version, which was awesome, but not good. I don't like the solo won everything, but I think we also guessed that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it checks out.
checks out. The people that spend their holiday solo are going to have no lifing whatever game they want to play.
Yeah.
So Disney Magic wise, it was really fun. We won. We competed in a lot of trivia, and we won 3 of them.
Nice.
Wow.
This one was for Disney Parks trivia. This one, I wrote it down somewhere on here, so I would not have to remember. This one was for Walt Disney Animation Studios trivia,
Nice.
and then this one was for Disney quotes trivia.
Nice.
So all around not bad. We probably could have won some more, but you know, what
Give
you
it a
gonna do?
gauge.
Some people can guess better than you can.
Oh yeah.
About a
Just
lot.
guessing. Nobody's better than
Oh,
me.
actually,
I'm
well,
better
the
at guessing. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I mean, some people, knew more, I guess. But the last one was a goofy one, and we missed that because we partnered with some Disneyland cast members, right? And the question was how many uh curls were digitally generated for Merida's wild. Wait, how many strands of hair were digitally generated for Merida's wild curls?
That ain't
The
good.
Disneyland cast member guessed 300,000. It was 1,500.
Good
Jeez.
lord.
So they guessed 10,000. The person we tied with guessed 10,000. So obviously they won because they were significantly closer. But I got some pins. This was $6 because it was on a massive discount because they're trying to get rid of all their holiday merch.
Yeah.
I got this mug.
Nice.
Fire.
This was $8 before Chelsea's 40% off. We got these lanyards because Chelsea and I are both Castaway Club. I saw, yeah. Grant, do you remember how we were making fun of Disney's Society of Cruise People after my Disney Wish cruise?
Yeah, where you had to
Yeah.
do a bunch of cruises to get the thingy, get the
Yeah.
name on a board or something.
Yeah. I saw someone with the Pearl, so the 25 plus cruises as their lanyard. I'm like,
How old were they? Random
Oh
guess.
Um,
Just based on appearance.
gosh.
based on appearance, at least 55.
That checks out.
Probably older. They looked older,
Checks out.
but minimum 55.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Um,
wish.
they were 55.
No, I wish I had that kind of money.
Me too.
You wish you were
Um,
55.
Odd thing
we
to
got
wish for, but
we got some services as well. These were
Nice.
$12 after Chelsea's discount. 12 each after Chelsea's discount. Not bad.
nice.
Chelsea bought some cruise exclusive Pandora charms. Wait, where are they? These two and the turtle. The turtle was not. Well, it might have been cruise exclusive. We didn't see it at the parks, but it's not technically cruise exclusive. I bought this Disney Magic Spirit jersey. It's got
Nice.
Goofy on it. I was given this bag because I hit Castaway Club level 1. So not bad. It's a good water bag.
Good lord.
Nice.
Chelsea
Seems like
bought
he's got
this.
all the merch.
That's
Chelsea
Yeah, I
bought this
should have
stuffy
made Cameron
bear.
go. I should have overridden and made Cameron go last.
All right. That might be all the cruise merch. But that's not quite everything. So when we got back, right, Joy, who three you met at the wedding, Chelsea's friend, she was in town. She bought me a wand while we were at Universal.
Holy
Nice.
crap.
Very nice.
She also bought us house robes.
That's sick.
Are those just cute robe things, or are those actual robes that just also look like? Harry Potter robes?
They're wait, what was the first half of that sentence?
Are they cute oh look at my Harry Potter robe, or is it an actual robe that is just themed to look like a
It's
Harry
it's
Potter
like I guess it's like bathrobes or what? Just
robe?
regular
I don't
robe?
know what other kind
I
of robe
don't-
there would
it's
be.
not bathrobes. It is like a
The
costume
heavy
robe.
cloak.
Okay.
Heavy cloak is accurate statement.
Okay.
So yeah, we got those. I got a wand. It's a good time.
Very nice.
Ooh.
All right, Kyle, finish us out here.
All right. Well, it's gonna seem a little bit anticlimactic compared to that.
Yeah,
But,
if there's anything left to talk about.
yeah. Well, I mean, like Cooper said before, me and him played some Lethal Company. We played some Deep Rock Galactic. We played some Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Yo.
Other than that, I've been playing some Payday 3, some Risk of Rain 2, uh, some Elden Ring, a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3. As I mentioned on accident at the start of the podcast, I got 2 new colognes in today for my cologne subscription, and one of them does not smell great. It just smells like weed.
Pain.
Which, you know, if you like that, I guess it smells good, but it's just it's
To
a little bit
most people.
it's a little bit stinky.
I mean, look, you just gotta. Hey, look, if you're going on a date with a stoner chick, I mean,
You know?
You know,
Boom.
I'm
you just
basically
gotta know your
guaranteed.
audience. You gotta know your audience.
Oh yeah. I'm guaranteed to get it in the sack. So
I don't
you
know.
know,
They might show. They might pull up to your place and be like, "So where's the bong?" You might
Well,
lose there, but as long as it's not as long as it's a date only, maybe you go back to her place.
that's whenever I scratch my head viciously and just like, bye, see ya.
See ya.
See
And then,
ya.
yeah, I mean, I haven't really been spending a lot of money on games, but I did buy 2 tickets for me and one of my friends. We're gonna go to Jacksonville and see Pigeons playing ping pong in concert, so that'll be pretty cool.
Pigeons playing ping pong.
Yeah, they're like a jam band, kind of like Fish or Twiddle.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
Goop,
I
if you've
got
heard of
you.
any of them.
I'm looking them up. I just
Yeah.
want to see some photos. That's a crazy band name.
Dude, I know, but they got some good music. I love it. So,
I mean, I'm a Dave Matthews guy, so I know the jam band thing. I'm all
oh
for it.
yeah, oh yeah. I think I mean, that's pretty much it. I've been playing several games, but I haven't bought any games recently. The only things I've really spent money on were the concert tickets and the cologne. Oh, I did get books 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Ultimate Edition of Berserk. So that's pretty sick.
Nice. I had a roommate a few years ago that was really into Berserk.
I mean, I love the books, and I've read the standard edition manga on my phone, but now I have like the physical copies of the deluxe version, which like has more pages, has extended artworks, and like it has for book 1 of the deluxe, it has book 1, 2, 3 of like the standard one, and like they all come in hardcover instead of the paperback. It's just nicer. So now I have like the nicer books to go along with, since I already, you know.
I googled pigeons playing ping pong, and I wanted to put a couple images of the art I'm seeing in here because I think you guys will find it's pretty cool too. This stuff is whack.
Dude, no, it's pretty sick. Yeah, so the most recent one that you put is that's like one of their album covers. Yeah, both of those are album covers.
I really like the art. That's cool art.
Yeah. It's really sick. If you look up, one of the album covers is, or one of the albums is called Perspective, and it has a really cool album cover. It's like a pigeon with a hole through its head, and it's got like all these planetoids circling around it. Dude, I don't know. It's sick, man. It's really sick.
Now that I've seen the art, I understand that there's not really a better way to describe it, but the description before I saw the art is dude, it's so cool. There's like a pigeon with a hole through its head.
Like, I was
Like it just
saying,
got
bro.
shot.
Yeah, sometimes they got to be put out of their misery. That's all I'm saying. But no.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool artwork. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a chance to check them out, I would definitely recommend them. I like their music a lot. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
All right.
That's really all I got.
Oh, I just realized I didn't mention Alex had me play Resident Evil 2 before I left for the Magic.
Nice.
For the Magic?
Fun game.
Disney Magic, the cruise ship.
So,
Oh, for you left. I was going to say he made you play the game for the Magic, and I was like, Magic? I don't remember any Magic in Resident Evil 2.
No, before I went on the cruise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no magic, just
he's
gun.
in the stewards as Leon.
Okay.
I'm bad at aiming.
Oh
Alex,
my god.
Alex
He's
was
the
like,
worst.
no, I cannot allow you to have the overpowered guns until you're further in the game. And then I used all my bullets on like one zombie, and he was like, "My lord, you need weapon." So he gave me the grenade launcher.
I did
Or the
not. I
bazooka.
gave the pistol first, and then he kept missing. I was like, I would rather you beat the game.
Yeah, it sounds
Dang.
like you need to just go through the game as it is, just so you can get better at aiming. I
No.
got, dude, I got so in the zone with the Resident Evil 4 DLC that by the end of that DLC, dude, I was sniping headshots left and right. I was using the rifle for like the last couple hours of the game as my main weapon because I just couldn't miss. I'm not that good at shooters. Like I'm what I would consider decent, very average at best. Don't get me wrong, but
Dude, I suck at shooters.
I got so into the Resident Evil 4 DLC by the end of it, dude. I felt hyped.
I have
Nice.
missed multiple times with the bazooka. I shit you not.
How do you miss an AoE projectile?
I mean,
Because
he
it-
obviously
okay,
gets
'cause it-
the
look,
enemy,
look,
but he misses.
Look, it's no. I don't. Sometimes I don't get the enemy. Sometimes it's like that scene from Mulan. He was 3 feet from you.
Dude,
How
that's
did you
crazy.
miss? It's like he's here, and the gun goes wee somewhere behind him.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, this is why I have the bazooka, and I mostly aim at my feet.
And you didn't die?
Yeah, you don't die. You don't take damage from it.
Man, Cameron in the military would not last very long.
No, he would not.
All right. Well, what we got for Fast Fay? Anything?
Here's your legend.
No.
Hang on. Oh, choose your legend. Thank you, Alex.
Oh yeah.
I think we're on day 3. Oh, I missed a day then. Crap.
All right. Well, don't seem too excited.
Yeah, but we got choose your legends right now. Hall of Forms with the young banner, young FU1 banner. Legendary hero remixes with Alina and Korn. Nothing crazy. Oh, rearmed, right? Rearmed? Yeah, rearmed Reinhardt and some people from Thracia. That's fun. And right now, Ilion is the Fey Pass unit. So pretty chill.
Word. Okay, on to the tidbits. Sold and Gun. Golden Sun 1 and 2 both are coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
They're out right now. They are out right now.
Oh, well, it was supposed to be. Didn't they say tomorrow?
The 17th.
Yeah. Well,
And
they're available now.
They're available right now
Yeah.
because I saw the tweets.
So yeah, good GBA games if you like RPGs. Give them a shot. BMW's infotainment is going to be adding support for third-party apps and games, and also that's like you can use Bluetooth controllers. So cool. If you could play stuff on there that wasn't Ricky Rumbo's Racing from the Google Play Store or whatever, then it'd be more exciting. But you can do that. You can. There are now more ways to drive horribly in a BMW.
Nice.
including playing a game with a PS4 controller or whatever.
Great.
Love that.
Yeah, they call it
Mhm.
iDrive 9, which you don't drive.
You can't drive, in fact.
Yeah. So cool. Persona 5X will be released internationally. Was that in question?
Yes.
Persona 5 the Phantom X.
Yeah, the mobile game that
Whoa.
Dude, I played Persona for the first time like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'd never played it before. I'm not a huge fighting game person though.
Mm.
you're talking about for Arena, right? You said fighting, so I assume so.
Yeah, maybe.
Most of the games in the series are not fighting games; they're RPGs. That one's just a
Oh.
spin-off.
Well, it's the only exposure to Persona I ever have had, so that's the only thing I have
And
to
it's
go
not
on.
a good experience when you start in the late story and it's a fighting game.
Yeah, I
Hey,
was gonna
bro.
say
Don't
entering Persona with the game that makes you come on the show and say, yeah, it's an okay fighting game. I don't like fighting games that much. That's how you know you started in the wrong spot.
look, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I won the
It's
round robin, so you know it's pretty good.
Well, this quote from Bethesda is from last week, obviously, but next week on January 17th, we'll be putting out our biggest Starfield update yet into Steam beta with over 100 fixes and improvements. So
we're adding a whole
time
new tree.
are
A
they?
whole new world.
I don't know. I don't know what they've
When
done
you
with
said tree,
Starfield.
I immediately thought like skill tree, but no, Bethesda's not good enough for that. Remember when like when updates came out for games, and you're like, oh man, I can't wait for all this new content. And now when updates come out for games, you're like, oh, finally that bug that's been there since launch is finally fixed.
It's only been 2.5 years.
Yeah.
For Bethesda, Todd Howard's been doing it since birth. I mean, let's be real. Todd Howard knows how to fuck up a game.
True.
No, I'm playing. I love Bethesda, but
Well, there you go.
Oh, while we're bashing on the industry's biggest screw ups, earlier that quote from Ubisoft, I honestly thought it was from EA.
Yeah. I
that'd be
mean,
kind of funny.
It would make sense at least.
potato,
It would
right?
make more sense.
Like most of the hate and trash we throw on one of them can equally be thrown on the other one, and no one's gonna miss a beat.
That's pretty true.
Watch, Sims 5 will be a
Subscription only.
subscription based game.
Sims
At least if you
5,
want all
it's
the
an
DLC.
MMORPG without the MMO.
And or
With RPG.
RPG.
Yeah.
It's just bad Sims.
Yeah.
Minecraft Legends development is officially ending today with one final content update. So, rip Minecraft Legends.
I guess.
It's still available to play. It's just not gonna be updated anymore.
Updated.
Yeah.
Rip.
Rip.
Yeah. Rip. From IGN, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League preview. We played it and didn't like it. I'm shocked. Who could have
Wow.
seen this coming?
Wow. Unbelievable.
The
We've
game
only
that
been
everyone
bashing
said
on it
don't
since it was
release.
announced.
Yeah.
Does that make us haters or realists?
Probably haters, but we're gonna go with realist.
I'm gonna say realist. I'm not gonna say I'm not hating, but also like it's not just us. Everybody was like, don't do this. Like, stop.
Don't.
Rethink. Stop.
The
Get some help.
the Avengers game was bad. Why
Right.
are you doing it?
Yeah.
At least the Avengers game was like, everybody will have their moveset. This game's like, gun, 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 gun. All right, done. We have solved the problem. Everybody gets a gun.
That's what the gamers actually want. Might as well have given them naked Harley Quinn too.
They definitely want that. Based on what we heard earlier about.
There's already a mod for it. I guarantee it.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt at all.
It's not out yet.
There's a
doesn't
mod.
matter. It does not matter.
Yeah, it's basically they're saying like it has its fun moments, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that is coming on and like happening that would be detrimental, but also there's so many people dying and so much stuff happening that there's definitely going to be some kind of time reversal mechanic or blah 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 whatever, something that basically erases it. And they basically said that with watching your heroes murder people, there's a lot to make you uncomfortable about the journey you're being taken on. And when you pair this
They're
disconnect-
villains.
When you pair this disconnect with the game mechanics straight out of the likes of Destiny, Anthem, or Marvel's Avengers, I'm left worried about the final product coming together in a way that works. The fun just wasn't there.
They're villains.
Unfortunately for Suicide Squad, once the fun story bits end, you're left with a much less inspired combat system and an open world that's filled with tedious tasks. But there's so much stuff to do. Guys, didn't we listen to the Starfield guy that got all pissed off? There's things to do. Who cares if they're fun? But there's things.
But grind, idiots.
Just play RuneScape. If
A game that's already got a massive
If you want to grind,
world.
that game is only grinding.
Yeah, if
That's
you
like
want
the
to hate
point
yourself,
of the
play
game.
RuneScape.
Like, why are we like just at least be open about it? It's okay if you like Grindfest, but just go to a game that is like purposefully a Grindfest. This is a fraud.
RuneScape.
Well, I left the preview event less optimistic than when I came in. I'm shocked.
Wow.
I'm so shocked.
But look, I would very much like to get to a point where we get invited to these things so we can confirm our bias that we're just like, this game is going to be utter trash. And then we get to play it and we're like, it was actually super utter trash.
Yeah, see, the problem is we're already starting from an utter trash point, and I don't think they're going to invite people that are already actively shitting on the game before even really looking at it.
I did look at it. One of the things, like Summer Game Fest or something, had like 10 minutes of gameplay.
I looked at it, and my eyes fell out. I looked at
No
it
way.
That second part was the secret.
And lastly, for the tidbits, Hi-Fi Rush has been rated for the Switch in Australia, so it looks like we'll be getting Hi-Fi Rush on the Switch here before too long.
Nope, only Australia.
Or maybe, yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, when does Australia get announced first? Isn't it usually like
Well,
what's the
it wasn't
one for
Australia
announced, it
just
was
leaked
rated.
stuff.
maybe Australia's I get that whole area is usually the one that gets
Yeah,
games
we very
rated
often
first,
see
isn't it?
ratings come from Australia or New Zealand.
Yeah.
So
Or
Like
this,
South Korea or whatever.
yeah,
Something over there.
an Asian country also. Like those three can't be quiet about it. They're like, here's the rating, and it's like, we now know what's coming out.
yeah.
Yes, a Charlie Brown Christmas, the video game. E for everyone.
And okay, old but interesting this week, brought to you by Cooper. And actually even deeper from WeKirby86 on Twitter. The Maxim tomatoes in Kirby games and the Maxim tomatoes in Smash Brothers are actually different tomatoes. They're in the Smash Brothers game. From Smash, a tomato marked. So the description for the Maxim tomato: a tomato marked with a large black M. This is Kirby's favorite snack, and in the past has fully restored Kirby's health. The ones that show up in Smash Brothers aren't from the same crop though, and only heal 50 points of damage. That'll still help you in a fight unless an enemy eats it first. Cooper gave some Twitter screenshots that are like making jokes about it, like Kirby Maxim tomatoes are bananas versus false bananas in Smash Brothers. Kirby's and Maxim tomatoes in Kirby games taste like a crisp 5-course meal, and Maxim tomatoes in the Super Smash Brothers series taste like mush and sorrow. My botanist take on it was that Kirby Maxims are heirloom tomatoes and Smash Maxims are beefsteak tomatoes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're different. They're different tomatoes. I never thought I would read that. That's weird. We're so deep in lore on Nintendo stuff that we're differentiating between the breed of Maxim tomatoes in different games. Love it. Rumors for the week. EA Sports College Football is supposedly hitting shelves on July 12th. The EA denied that this was the date that's coming out. Although not too long ago, I think the president of EA said they were aiming for a summer 2024 release. So this does kind of check out, and they're probably just denying it.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably.
But we'll find out about
We
that
don't want
game.
you to know that we have leakers.
Yeah, or that we want everyone to have a little more time to forget that we're only paying players $500 for their NIL in the game.
Never forgive, never forget.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this game to be officially announced, so I can fully get the news that this is just going to be NFL 25, but college football skinned, and then be inevitably disappointed and have to wait longer to buy it until it's like $20.
5.
Yeah, I could just wait a year, and then just. I don't know though. I don't want to buy this year's version. I don't want to buy the 6 and 7 Auburn version. I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
This is why NCAA football 2004 and 2003 and 2005 are really good, because that's when Bama was bad and Auburn was good. That's why I like those games. Auburn's higher rated in those games.
Gameplay doesn't matter. Auburn's higher rated.
Gameplay, graphics, no.
I literally remember playing, like, I think 2004 or 2005 on my PS2 as a kid, and I would play the Iron Bowl like 80% of the time I played the game. And after a while, I got to the point where anytime Bama scored a touchdown, I literally turned the game off. I changed games. Like, I don't know. I was like so like.
You're not allowed to score.
Yeah, like as a kid,
That's not
I was
how
way
the
too
game
impatient
goes.
to understand that the other team can and probably will score at some point in the game, but that doesn't mean you lose. That just is part of the game. You just have to score more points. I just never.
That's not how the game goes. You can't score.
Yeah, if they score, I felt like I lost, even if I was up by 30. I just felt like I lost.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't understand football that well.
30-7. That's not good enough. Turn off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play My Sims instead, because that's how stupid I was as a kid. I'll go play
My Sims Kingdom.
My Sims Kingdom I didn't really like that much. It was only the OG or bust. I tried My Sims Kingdom, but there was too much stuff going on for my tiny little kid brain. As in more than 2 things, like 2 mechanics. Simpsons Land at Universal Studios Florida is to be replaced with a Pokemon-themed land. Potential Luigi's Mansion expansion for Super Nintendo World and Orlando's Epic Universe. Yo, Luigi's Mansion expansion. Let's freaking go.
I like this.
Luigi's Mansion expansion is super hype. Simpsons Land was fun in Universal though, so that kind of sucks if they get rid of Simpsons Land.
Yeah, but the
Pokemon Go Land is
ride.
even better.
the ride being just a simulator, and that's the only
That's
thing they
true.
have really going
true.
in that land. Like it's not gonna be a loss.
I'm glad
honestly.
I went to Universal at least once when I was of drinking age, so I could have a duff. So
Yeah.
and that's like basically all I really ever wanted to do there was just have a duff and then move on. Not that big of a Simpsons guy. I'm more of a Family Guy because I'm stupid.
Me too. I like Family Guy more.
Yeah, Simpsons has too much like thought humor in it, as in you have to think for maybe 3 or 4 seconds. Family
Yep.
Guy is 0 seconds. That's my flavor.
Oh yeah. Just laugh at the funny mans on TV.
Yeah.
Bro.
Also now, like watching Simpsons is hard because I can't help but think about everything that Simpsons got right about
Yep.
happening. So it's
Yep.
just like existential. Well, hopefully it's a suitable replacement. I'm sure it will be, especially with Luigi's Mansion. He got me sold.
Yeah.
So while we were at Universal, both of their current parks in Orlando, instead of the fingerprint ID, that obviously has been going on forever, it's now a face confirmation.
Why? Were fingerprints not good enough?
I guess. Well, supposedly, Epic Universe is only going to have the face confirmation. Because I guess right now, if you don't want the photo or whatever, you can still do the fingerprint. But I think they're trying to go to face only. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Why do they want my
We
face?
want your face.
They want your face so we can check you on all the cameras around the park and exactly monitor everything you're doing, regardless of if you use our app or not. We will
Yes.
know. We will
Exactly.
know how you spend every minute of your day at this park.
Oh,
We
this
need-
loser's not with all the other losers at Harry Potter World.
Yeah,
we
and I
need
say
to
that
know
and
how.
complain as if I don't carry around a tracking
Device
listening,
at all moments.
yeah, box
Ad,
a 24/7
box of ads.
box of ads
Yep.
and microphones and location and fingerprint and personal data and passwords and financials
Everything
and
else.
everything.
Yeah.
My life, my entire life. On this
Yes.
brick.
When you get ads, or what you're talking about. Yep, that makes sense. What did you think about?
It's like I wasn't even talking to you, phone. Why are you listening to me?
Um,
Because
Yeah,
they want you to buy it.
I don't want to buy it.
ads have gotten to the point to me now where if I see an ad for something, I make it a point to not. I mean, most of the time I don't anyway, because like most ads are like progressive, which screw you, I have USAA, so I don't need any other insurance ever. So that's like 40% of ads right there. But like
Is companies trying to make you switch to worse insurance?
yeah, or like AT&T, or like I don't know, really just anything I see, it just like makes me rather. I just like kind of want to buy it less.
Obviously, we get a bunch of Disney ads because we're in Orlando, and it's like, but I'm already going. What more do you want from me?
Yeah, I think that every time I see a Nintendo ad, I'm like, dude, I have 4 Switches in my apartment, previously 5. Like you're wasting your ad money on me. You got what you wanted.
I mean,
Okay.
they're just showing it to you out of continuity's sake because you already paid for the ad yourself. So
Great.
I will
Yeah.
say I do prefer
it has
Disney.
to be a vicious cycle.
I'm living in a hell of my
I
own
do prefer the
creation.
Disney and the Nintendo ads to all the other ads.
Yeah, at least I don't have to hear the Whopper jingle. That's one less Whopper jingle.
Whopper, Junior Whopper,
Oh.
Bacon Double, something
That was
Whopper.
not a cue to
Now we're-
start singing the Whopper jingle.
That's what I'm saying. Now we're all gonna start hearing it. Bro.
See, at least I don't hear that one anymore. All I hear is this stupid like BK song, like the "Have It Your Way" song.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It's not.
I don't know
Sing
why.
Hour.
Who decided
Alex,
that?
like that was not. They don't even stop singing it.
Who decided that should be the jingle? Like honestly,
Literally.
I don't know. I could make so much money as a jingle person. Every time I hear a jingle, I'm like, someone got paid a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
Literally.
honestly, it's more of a question of why wasn't this their jingle in like the early 2000s? You know, like especially
Yeah.
for Burger King, where it's like, just why?
Well, I mean, I don't think it really saved them. Burger King is still trash, so
True.
I mean, they can have the catchiest jingle in the world. They could have Small World, as their earworm. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean I want to eat Burger King because it's always bad, always.
yeah.
Okay, finishing topic for the week. How much better could games be if they were allowed all the time they needed to development, to finish develop or to develop? You know what I'm saying. I can't use it.
We'll have to ask Microsoft when they finish a game.
Heyo.
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
Like everyone likes to bring up Duke Nukem Forever, right? Because it's like that they didn't show up for 15 years. They weren't working on it for 15 years.
Yeah,
Like
I don't know, cause like that game is like a
it's just bad.
well, that was like development hell.
Yeah.
Which
It-
is
That's
like,
not the same.
yeah, that's not like they
Mm-mm.
spent the whole time working on it. I mean, like,
Not the game cannot get stuck in development hell and count that as development.
and I think a fun thing to think about with this question is how bad, like imagine how bad Breath of the Wild could have been if it came out in 2015. And maybe it won't be like
Yeah.
bad per se, but like how much worse compared to what we got would it have been if it came out in 2015?
Yeah.
Hard to say. They had the horse AI working at that point,
True.
so we'd still have horses not hitting trees, just like in real life.
I think letting
the
developers.
answer is like 10 times because most of the games coming out now are like so glitchy upon release that they're unenjoyable to play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Fair, if you're on PC, they are worse.
I mean, look at oh, what's a good comparison from last year since this year hasn't really had any games yet? Hogwarts Legacy. Because that got ported to the Switch, and it's like actually like a fully functional version. It may not be the greatest version, but it's a fully functional version of this game that everyone's like, it won't run on the Switch.
Right.
That had that released when it was initially supposed to, it would be like every other third-party game that they just toss on the Switch. A glitchy, unplayable mess.
That no one would have bought.
But yeah, soon as word of mouth got around that you can't play it, and it's Harry Potter, so like you got to put in the effort for it.
Is the most recent example that really comes to mind for me is Cyberpunk. But like,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
it's also crazy that game has like totally turned its image around by now.
Because they just keep.
I mean, they were like Phantom
No, they're
Liberty was up
done.
for like so many awards this year.
Yeah, no, I mean,
They did
Two-
good. They did a good job.
two of my like super close friends, they rave about Cyberpunk. Like it's one of their favorite games. But I got it whenever it first came out, and like I literally was probably around 4 or 5 hours into the game, and it just wasn't tracking any of my saves that I was doing. Like I would do a save, and it just would not actually like track the data on the thing. And I walked into this room for one of the missions, and my character just glitched through the floor, and I fell out of the world. And because whenever you go into the room, it was an auto save point,
Oh
and
no.
So you
that was
just
the only thing that was saving. Everything before that was lost, and then that one save point, it would just spawn me back at that one location over and over again, and I would just like spawn in and then fall through the floor, and then spawn in and then fall through the floor, so on and so forth. And I just turned off the game, uninstalled it, and I haven't gone back to it since. Like it just ruined the game for me. I can't think about Cyberpunk without thinking about just falling through the floor endlessly.
Hmm.
but now it's an actually good game because they put time into it.
Well, I mean, yeah, they fixed. I wouldn't say all, but they fixed a lot of the bugs that were like plaguing it, and especially with like the DLC, they actually made it, a lot more fun to play in the DLC, adding like new weapons, new skins, new characters, everything that you can like go and edit your character with and everything.
And there's like they didn't have to do that, but they actually put in the effort, got it, and now it's actually. But I mean, then let's look at the other side of that coin. Pokemon.
Mm.
That might be opening a huge can of worms.
That's.
I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, that one. Well, like they got away with it for the longest time, just because game development didn't used to not take as long as it did now, and before they were going from Game Boy to Game Boy Color to Game Boy Advance. Like there wasn't like a whole lot of change. Like they weren't having to get used to entirely new systems, and like impressively they handled the DS really well and the 3DS arguably well until Sun. Um, but like
Sun was
by,
a really bad
by the time they
20th anniversary game.
yeah, but like by
Yeah.
the time they got to Sun, the issue of the game of like development time has really just kind of become obvious. Like every release since then, it's like stop and take more time. Like just
Yeah, y'all aren't
relax. We
giving
don't
yourself
need a
near enough
Pokemon game
time.
every year. We're okay.
Look at
Especially with Gen 10 coming out. They said like 2026, I think, was like the projected date for Gen 10. But like, I'm fine waiting longer as long as we get like a good Gen 10. You know?
Yeah, like, and
No,
we
literally.
haven't got like we Pokemon Company has finally only recently kind of recognized that and been open about it. So we'll see
Yeah.
if it pays off. But I mean, I assume it's going to.
Yeah,
Just
you
get
That's-
back
hope.
to making spin-offs, Pokemon. I would love a new game set in Ore, or maybe just
do
remake the Ore games.
another Legends game if you want to. Because what is it? 95, 96? That's going to be the 30th anniversary. Somewhere in there.
I think so, yeah.
95.
That sounds right.
So put you know put out another Legends game because that was so well received, and then that way you have a Pokemon game out for your annual year and a half every year and a half release. That way, people
Yeah.
you're not like, oh no, people are going to forget Pokemon. Yes, people are going to forget Pokemon. I'm so sure. But it's like, just give it some time. Make the 30th anniversary something the 20th anniversary was not. Good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like imagine what Balan Wonderworld could have been. And like that's kind of a
It
hard
would
thing
still
to
be
put.
bad.
It could have worked its way up to just bad.
I mean, I don't know. From like everything I read about it, like that game that came out was nothing like what the original creator was trying to do. And like there were like hints of it, and like some mechanics were still there, but it was basically all just kind of like packaged up and shoved out the door. So yeah, it was like trash. But like I don't know, it's hard to put like a tangible value on it or comment on it because we really don't know because we don't have that.
Well,
Yeah.
Right.
But like there could be a
Let's
universe
see.
where Beyond Wonderworld was an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Let's not forget why games
One.
have.
Exactly one
Uh,
universe where that happened.
let's not forget why games have timelines. Though. Budget. They have a budget.
Yeah,
True.
true.
Yeah.
And only one company has an infinite budget, and they don't make games because they don't release anything, and that's
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah, but that's Microsoft's infinite budget doesn't come from their gaming department.
Nope.
I never
So-
said it did. I just said they had one. They just use it.
Everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
It's-
people make.
No,
Okay,
go
you ahead.
finish. No.
You first.
No, you go because your thought was already out.
Okay. I know some people like joke about like the Miyamoto quote, but like the like a delayed game is eventually good, but a rush game is forever bad. Like that holds true.
I never said it.
He didn't,
He never said it.
dude. Oh, really?
Really.
Then where did that come from?
Oh.
The early internet. And
Somebody
people
probably just found a picture of Miyamoto, put it up there, and made a quote board out of it because it's you know whatever.
and it's become
Bro.
iconic, but he's never
But you
said
can
it.
make that on any like meme creating software. You just have
Oh
to go in there and find a picture of
Oh.
Miyamoto and put it up.
Dude, that's like telling a kid that Santa Claus isn't real. Oh my, bro.
Those are not
Cooper,
the same
Cooper,
thing.
I'm really sorry to tell you this, bro. The Easter Bunny ain't real either.
Yeah, dude, you
It-
posted that photo, and that made me thought of like all the memes I've seen of that photo, dude. These are so.
A game, a game is a game, but a game is a forever game.
I like that one.
Creator of game.
A delayed movie is bad. A bad movie.
Oh man.
Dude, this. Oh, here's one from Alex. It just says, I never said that shit.
Oh no.
Bro. That's
You
crazy.
broke Cooper's heart, man.
I know, Cooper. I think you got
Literally.
lied to, bro.
This is the start of Cooper's villain origin story.
It is, bro.
What? Yeah, in
It's
that moment,
time for a
Cooper
new
realized
arc.
that all games are bad. One more thing about the flip
Okay.
side of this question, like
Well,
I said with
if
Breath
it-
of the Wild, what would be Majora's Mask? Imagine if Majora's Mask had 2 years instead of
That would
one.
be
Uh,
pretty crazy.
We would have ended up with the same map, I assume.
Majora's
we
Mask
would've got,
3DS.
I assume it would have been, Majora's Mask 3DS.
Yeah.
It would have been a mess.
So a better Bomber's Notebook is the biggest thing the 3DS version has.
Wasn't the like arrows or something really hard to control?
You can't really fix that in the N64
Yeah,
version.
that was less of a
True.
Majora's Mask issue and more of just
More of a hardware issue.
for aiming issue. Yeah.
But the big thing they can fix is the Bomber's Notebook is trash in the N64 version.
Okay.
Or not Bombers. Bombers is a quest, and then what was the actual timeline book? I don't remember.
It's the Bomber's
here.
Notebook. The Bomber's Notebook.
It is?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Bomber's Notebook.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of here, Cooper. This will make you feel better. For the 25th anniversary documentary of Half-Life, Gabe Newell said, "Late is just for a little while. Stuck is forever."
Ooh.
Did he actually say that?
He actually said that.
Wow. A video game poo
Like,
poo
it's
pee
just
pee,
for
but a poo poo
a
video
little
pee
while.
pee game.
Guys, always remember, a game is a game, but a game is a game forever.
Game.
I don't know if the order.
Shigeru Miyamoto,
I
creator
don't know
of
if
game.
Order 1866 is a game though. Like
That's
I don't
a-
know if it
that's
was,
Man, y'all
that's-
remember when that came out?
That's
The-
barely
the
better than an
rage.
interactive movie.
When what came out?
Order
Order
1886.
18.
Oh,
I don't think. I
It-
dude, how old were you guys when that came out? Like, when did that come out? Like 2014?
it's a
I was
PS4
10.
game. So, yeah.
I was 10 if it came
Yeah,
out
I
in
was gonna
14.
say that was the era. Like, that was when us old folks could barely drive.
Yeah.
Was the Order 1886 an M-rated game? We probably couldn't buy it.
I think it was M-rated. I think it was M-rated. It also just wasn't a game. It's a 4-hour slog or whatever. It was not good. Don't release bad games. At least make it a game if you're going to
A
release
delayed
it
game
as a
is
game.
eventually good, but a rushed game requires a lot of money to bribe people for good reviews.
Exactly.
Dang.
But even that doesn't work, as Microsoft found out with Starfield.
A delayed game
I
is
also
eventually
found out with
good.
New
A
World.
bad game will sell 10 million copies in 3 days.
Dang.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon better like get it figured. Well, that's what. There's no reason for them to change how they do it because they still sell gazillion copies. Look at
Because there's dummies
Look
like
at-
me that are
look
gonna
at
buy the
Shining-
game regardless.
look at the Gen 4 remakes, right? That wasn't even made by Pokemon, but because it has the name on it, it's still sold better than a lot of Nintendo's like actually good series.
That's true. Pokemon is just a special thing.
Yeah.
Bad.
Dude, if they put like Pokemon Snaps graphics, like the new one, into a Pokemon game, that would go crazy.
They would have to remove overworld encounters because otherwise I think the
Nah.
game would explode.
Dang.
Imagine they hold off the Switch successor until the 30th anniversary of Pokemon so that they can have the 30th anniversary of Pokemon launch on the new Switch as a combo.
They won't hold off the Switch successor though.
I don't think they would hold off that.
We don't even know when
If
it's
this
coming.
September.
No.
You heard it here, folks.
Yep, you heard it
September.
here.
And if we're wrong, it got delayed. It's a delayed poo poo pee pee game.
I knew Cooper would like that one the most.
That's because Cooper doesn't care.
Dude, looking at these old memes of Miyamoto got me so deep into the old internet that I'm finding top text, bottom text memes about the Wii U sucking.
Jeez.
Poor Wii U.
Dude, these are
You don't deserve
old.
that.
Dude, these memes are so old. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I think that'll probably end the show for us here. Thank you
wait.
so. Okay, what you got? What's your final
Hang on.
thought?
There was one thing I saw real fast. Hang on. If it loads.
This is not real fast at all, Coop.
No, it's not. Hang on. My PC's dying, I guess. Give me just a sec. Alright, copy. Post from Super Mario Bros. I thought this was pretty cool.
Yoruba is a West African language with the ability to map musical tones to lexical meaning. According to a 2022 study, the Super Mario Bros. Underground theme is interpretable in Yoruba as "You are going to die here. I don't think you will get home."
Well, that's dark.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
thanks for that. Yeah, wow, great.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah, let's move
Yeah,
on.
that's the show. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Again, share us with a friend. Add us on Twitter at All Night Gamers with a K. Let us know of a game you think that could have been so good with longer development time, or maybe what a game would have lost with shorter development time. Let us know, and we'll be back here next week. I think, hopefully, should be. So thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.
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 Bye.